Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Ugly Mug. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm not going to give some sort of stupid, cliched, you know, oh, welcome to the singles club, thing, because everyone does that and it's become a cliche. What I am going to do is drink more beer. So, again, I'm following my pattern of pretty much leaving my liver failure to chance. I picked up 6 beers that I'd never tried and several I'd never even heard of at a store on the way home from work. And let's just dive right in. Now, the first one here is Flying Monkey Smashbomb Atomic IPA. IPAs and I have something of a checkered past, though that's probably a bit of an overstatement because checkered somewhat it sort of implies that there were at least some good points. I seem to recall reading that IPAs, or India Pale Ale, were created by British sailors who were merchant traders in around India around the time of colonialization and the big British influence there. And they created IPAs as an alternative to what they had because they had nothing good to drink, which kind of begs the somewhat horrifying question of what did they have that was so bad that they needed to create IPAs to be better. So I'm going to just get this out of the way first, and here we go. Oh, geez, I can just tell just from smelling it. I wish I could say I like it, but it is just so bitter. Oh man. Yeah, I think it's the abundance of hops that does that. I'm not sure. Like I said, yeah. Flares with flavor from the bizarre Citra hops, brewed with a strong crystal malt backbone. The starry body of this brilliant ale gleams with light. Warnings: effulgent and flavorful IPA ruins you for lamer beers. Now, they've got an ego, certainly, but... Oh, mother of God. It's not as bad as some IPAs I've had. I might be able to actually finish the bottle if I didn't have other options, which I guess is keeping in the IPA spirit. But, yeah, I would, if you like, if you hate yourself, maybe try this. But, yeah, it's not going to be on top of my list. Oh, clear my throat there. All right. Up next, let's go to, let's see, Sonoma Cider, Anvil. Is this? Yeah, this is hard apple cider. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks, maybe it's just because of the green glass, it looks very beerish. Hopefully this will be a pleasant change. I like hard ciders, probably because I'm, a wimp, but... It's a bit drier and tartar than I've come to expect from hard ciders, like Angry Orchard and Woodchuck. Still, it's not bad. It's a little... Like I said, it tastes kind of like diluted green apples, and not like the fake Jolly Rancher green apples either, like actual green apples. I'm sorry, that was just a Steam notification. Boy, this guy picks the worst times. But not bad. Not my favorite hard cider, but you could do worse, like the one I just drank. All right, now here's one that caught my eye because it just sounds really cool, but I've learned that beers that sound interesting tend to be gross sometimes, so we got Fathead's Oompa Loompa. It is a chocolate cream stout. Stout brewed with dark chocolate and vanilla beans added. Now, as an amateur beer aficionado, I've come across, it's easy to make the mistake to think that chocolate stouts are going to taste really chocolatey. This chocolate stouts are not like an alcoholic yoo-hoo. They're dark and not all bad, but if you're expecting a really chocolatey taste, you're usually going to be disappointed, I've found. But who knows, maybe this one will surprise me. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Oh yeah, this is an Ohio brewery right here, Fathead, Middleburg Heights, Ohio. If I was to be pretentious about it, I'd say it's a very complex flavor. It starts off, just kind of like a slightly darker than average beer, but then you get the kind of like the vanilla bean taste after the initial swallow. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not my kind of thing, but I wouldn't say I don't recommend it. Also, it's relatively cheap. That was $1.89 a bottle, which it doesn't get much cheaper for beer. At least not anything that you want to voluntarily put in your mouth. So, Fathead's Oompa Loompa, not bad. Not my kind of thing, but your mileage may vary. Of course, this goes for pretty much everything I review here on this show, but as far I can tell the difference between, what's a good beer and what I like. So I'd say it's a good beer. I don't necessarily like it myself, but, my taste is my taste. Now here's one. This one I bought just because of the label alone. Trooper, Iron Maiden. It's a premium British beer, handcrafted by Robinson's Brewery. In charge of the Light Brigade, which inspired the Iron Maiden song The Trooper, yada yada yada. It's a premium British beer inspired by Iron Maiden and handcrafted by Robinson's Brewery. Being a real ale enthusiast, vocalist Bruce Dickinson has developed a beer which has a true depth of character. Malt flavors and citric notes from a unique blend of Bobek, Goldings, and Cascade hops dominate this deep golden ale. Well, let's see if this one is as ill-fated as its inspiration. I mean, the Charge of the Light Brigade, not the song The Trooper. This one's kind of a feisty lid here. There we go. I really need a new bottle opener for this show. It's not bad. It's actually it's not particularly anything. It's a little bitter, but not beyond the normal beerness. Little bit of an aftertaste, but this is it's not bad, but it's disappointingly generic. And I hate to say that about something inspired by Maiden, but it's nothing to write home about. It's not particularly exciting. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, I wanted to like it, and it's not bad, but it's not spectacular. Which is it really, really kind of sad. But then again, themed beers are kind of really hit or miss. All right, here's one that the unfortunately snaggletooth gentleman who was watching me check out and said that, they sell 12 packs. When he saw that I had, 6 different beers, said that this is he said that this one was pretty good. I think it was the only one he recognized. So this is Worthington's Red Shield, our blonde ale that celebrates fresh flavors. Wait a minute, hold on. Am I reading that right? This is an English pale ale. And if I'm reading the label's scratched, but it looks like it says this is 12% alcohol per volume, that can't be right. That's got to be, no, 4.2. Yeah, 12% alcohol beer. That would be, that'd be something to see. I know they exist, but they're very expensive and very hard to make. If I could ever get my hands on, I think it was Sam Adams made one called Utopium. That was like 30% alcohol. So, this one's gonna be a repeat of the Flying Monkey one, I'm afraid. Well, it doesn't taste bad. It's a little warm, but that's my fault. It's a bit volatile, apparently. Great, now my desk is going to smell like beer. Sorry about that. Let me take another drink here to figure out. It's very pale, it is. But it's an English pale ale. And it said on the bottle that they're trying to... Let's see what they're trying to do. Inspired by lighter tasting versus more traditional IPAs. And I can see that. It's still got that kind of like that very serious sort of dark taste. But this one is definitely lighter, and it doesn't hurt as much going down. So, oh, pardon me. I guess that's to be expected when you're drinking beer on camera and talking a lot. But, yeah, Worthington's Red Shield. Has a distinct and unrivaled bittersweet balance, they say. Certainly is a classy-looking bottle. It's not bad. Really, it's not. But, again, it's a bit on the bitter side for beginners, I would say. I'd say leave that one for your second or third month of drinking. It also probably doesn't help that it was a little warm. Most of these came out of the cooler at the beer store, but this one was sitting on a shelf. I should have thrown it in the fridge when I got home, but if it tastes decent warm, it'll probably taste better cold. But who knows? All right, last one of the night. Now this is a very local brewery, Buckeye Brewing from Cleveland. This is their Redhead ale. It's an Irish style red ale, and I'm always a big fan of using illustrated pinups to sell product. I'm a terrible consumer. Okay. Oh man, this one's fizzing like crazy. I have to be careful with it. All right, let's see what you can do, baby. Yeah, that's an Irish red, all right. Really not much to say about it. Irish reds are generally a good bet. Killian's is one of the earlier beers I had, and Killian's is a little on the bitter side. This one's a little nicer, but still pretty drinkable, but not a probably not a beer you're going to want to try if you've got if you're trying to drink a whole lot. So, Buckeye Brewing's Redhead. Pretty good, but probably a one a night beer, not a I want to get completely hammered beer. Not that I advocate excessive drinking, but you should know what you're gonna drink depending on what the situation is. So, all right, well that's all 6. Not my best run. Second time wasn't as flavorful. I had a bit of a smaller selection to choose from. I used a different store this time, but again, if you've got any questions or suggestions, just post them in the comments, and I will see you next time. Next time on the Ugly Mug, I drink it so you don't have to.